Hello there, my miniature Tyrannotars. Today, I'm gonna show you the Espeon buff and how good it can be in Mastering. So Espeon got a lot of damage buff on the Side Shock ability and Side Beam ability. Now you will be doing huge burst damage starting as early as level 4 and throughout the entire game. If you enjoy sitting back and permanently throwing out nukes at the enemy, then Espeon is the perfect Pokemon for you. So without further ado, let's get started with the build. First off, the skill set is Side Shock and Side Beam. These two abilities are linear skill shots with very long range. If you hit anyone with the Side Shock, you can immediately follow up with the Side Beam to deal more than half of the enemy's HP immediately. It does take some practice to land these abilities, but it's not very difficult to learn. You should get used to them after a couple of games. Next, the item build is Wise Glasses and Choice Specs for damage. Espeon has very high special attack, so these two items will provide you with a lot of extra damage. Then use the Focus Band for survivability. You want to stay alive with Espeon for as long as possible so you can constantly spam your abilities. Then also use the XP to help you position yourself for your abilities or run away from danger. That will be all for the build. Now enjoy the video and please give it a thumbs up to show some support. Alright, let's begin the first game of Espeon. So we do like going to the bottom lane because you do get a little bit more XP from the Audino in the bottom lane, so you can hit level 6 much faster. Here we're going to be laning with the Charmander. As an Espeon, you do want to lane with the stronger laner, maybe something like Mamoswine or Pikachu or Wigglytuff would be nice, but we just have to make do with what we have. Since we're not really running stack, what we want to do is commit and try to take the monkey or the Audino from the enemy. Here, unfortunately, the matchup turned out to be a Mamoswine and Ninetales. Mamoswine and Ninetales is practically the strongest lane in Pokemon Unite, just because they have a lot of crowd control and a lot of engage and tanky stats as well. Here, we overstep trying to steal the monkey from the enemy, but like I said, Mamoswine is super annoying to a level 3 Eevee, so it ended up just dying. But it's okay. If you die early, it's fine as long as you can still get farm and try to get level 4. Like I mentioned before, this is a very difficult lane, but lucky for us, the enemy actually played really aggressive here, and I walked past the Mamoswine because I realized the Ninetales was much lower in terms of HP, so I just run up, help my Charmander kill him. And now it's just trying to get the Dino here. My good ninja actually came bottom to gank, so now we just find a chance to kill this Mamoswine. Easy kill. We're very close to level 4, and once you're at level 4, this is like the ultimate goal for a Espeon lane. Because at level 4, not only do you get to evolve, but you also get to learn the Side Shock ability. This ability is so powerful at level 4, if you use it on any minions, it's practically free secure. I think it does about 40 to 50% of the minions' HP. Look at this, boom. Probably 60% on the crab, but maybe 40 to 50% on the Audino. And look at the damage on this. About 30% of his HP just on one Side Shock alone. And we pretty much win at level 4. So if you're level 3 and your heart's stuck level 3, don't worry too much. Like I said, just try to get level 4 because once you get there, the damage does come online and you'll be able to do a lot more. Here we got a 23 point score in, which is very nice, and look at the damage. Oh my god, one combo is practically half the HP of the Mamoswine. We ended up trading 1 for 1 here. I thought I was gonna die here, but I ended up stunning the Ninetales and my Charmander gained help, so that's good. Here, once you get level 5, or level 6, level 4, whenever you unlock the Side Shock, Side Beam, you can play a lot more aggressive because the range is much longer than what the enemy can offer. Not many Pokemon can outrange you at level 4 and level 6. So you don't have to be worried too much. Just walk up. If you get vision on anyone, just check out a Side Shock. If you hit them, great. You can follow with the Side Beam. If not, just continue farming. You can just do the Side Shock into Side Beam combo, and it will just nuke almost anything in the game, especially the minions. Here, the enemy actually walked down. Now we scouted there's 3 people here, so we're just gonna play safe. Like I said, you want to play more aggressive, walk up and look to chunk the enemy. If they're walking towards you, just throw out a Side Shock, and if you get the stun, you can follow up with a Side Beam. If you don't, then just walk away. Yeah, unfortunately we missed it on the Mamoswine. Took a little bit of damage in return, but that's okay. Once again, double Side Shock, a lot of damage, and the return damage from the Ninetales is pretty strong too. Right now, unfortunately, our teammates from the top lane did not rotate it down, and also they lost the lane pretty hard. So this is one of those games where even if you do well in lane or you do decent in lane and you have a hard matchup, especially as a Mamoswine Ninetales, right? If your top lane doesn't rotate down, there's not much you can do because enemy team is just gonna 5-man you, and you don't have enough damage to kill 5 people. You're just there to poke the enemy, get them low for your teammates to do a lot of work. So you are what they consider a control mage. But fortunately for us, our Charizard held bottom really well after the Dreadnought, so it stabilized the lane for us, and I don't even know how this Side Shock missed here, honestly. But either way, we got out with the Side Beam, so it's okay. Okay, after the Dread though, you do have two options. One, you can stay bottom to permanently defend your goal. Right now it only has 61 points, which is great because the enemy didn't even get that much score on the bot lane because, like I said, we've been controlling that lane pretty well. Or two, you can go top lane with your Unite if you get the first Dread, or if the Rotom is still up to get the Rotom. But since the Rotom is down right now, I just like to stay bottom lane and just constantly contest for camps and stuff. You can keep farming, you can get a lot of just, you know, stray wild Pokemon just because you have a lot of burst damage. Not many Pokemon in the game can steal from you. So, yeah, just depending on the situation, you can go top or bottom. Here, I ended up having to Unite here. I think the Blissey also united. Then we end up kiting, get the berry, and just keep kiting. And like I said, unfortunately, we got the 2-man Side Shock, which would make a difference if our team was here. But like I said, our top laner is just, I don't know, maybe they're dual kill, they're just having, you know, vacationing in Narnia, so they're not gonna come down for a while. It's okay as long as they can get some score here. Maybe the 40 points on the Wiggly does make a big difference. Right now we're just holding it, trying to farm our Unite up with the next Dread, but it looks like we might not even be able to get it at this point. It's just gonna spawn in 9 seconds, and our top laner is barely walking down now. So we're just gonna walk up and see what we can do. We're about like 60% HP, so it's not the best situation for us. But like I said, I'm just gonna try to stay safe, stay back, and check out Side Shock, and who knows, maybe the enemy will misplay and we can get something here. Oh, the enemy actually ended up misplaying. The Mammosaur walked into us and we just side beam him, and we combined our damage with the Ninja, ended up taking the Dreadnought. Maybe it's because our top lane finally rotating down, thank god, and we ended up getting 3 kills so far. Here, the Pikachu Unite. Pretty good Unite for the Pikachu, honestly. And I pretty much got the Thunderbolt there, and I don't even know what I died to here. I think his basic attack killed me? I'm not sure, but it was definitely not his abilities though. But either way, we got what we needed. Like, got the Dread, got the score, broke bottom, so end up stabilizing the game, which is really good. And plus, we're almost level 12 at 4-minute mark. So we're doing pretty well considering it was a very hard matchup at the start, and we didn't get first Dread. Now you just farm, trying to get level 13 before Zapdos and help your team defend. Espeon is one of the best defender because you can, like I said, poke from so far away that the enemy can't even walk up and score in front of you. But since there's nothing happening, we have a lot of farm on the map. Just keep farming. If there's nothing going on, don't try to go and look for kills. Espeon's biggest asset is try to sit back and let the enemy come to you. You don't want to run at the enemy because sometimes you run too far up, they can just corner you, and if they have a speedster, they just get right on top of you and kill you. So right now we're just playing defensive, which is okay. Like, the game has already stabilized, and right now I see a lot of people bottom, so I'm gonna head down bottom. I think there's gonna be a fight happening here. Yep, fight has started, the Mammoth is uniting. So we're just gonna run in there with the XP, get closer, and right here is crazy. We got a 4-man Side Shock into a 4-man Side Beam and just nuke the whole entire enemy team. You're gonna have to go back and watch that in slow-mo and how we did that. That was just crazy. One of the best thing about Espeon is if the enemy is running into you in a linear line, they will just get nuked down by both your abilities, because your ability can go through people. Like right here, you can see it goes through the bees. It doesn't just stop on the first target hit. So the more people running on you, the better, and you can hit multiple people at once, get multiple damage, multiple stun, and pretty much just win your team the fight. The Pikachu here tried to 1v1 us. We're like 2 levels on him, so pretty easy, just nuke him, easy peasy, right? And then I don't even know where that Blissey came from, but it's okay. Our XP barely came up, and we have our passive to dodge the Egg Bomb CC, and right now I saw the Ninetales, otherwise I would have chased the Blissey for the kill. Zapdos is gonna spawn in about a couple seconds, so let's go back and heal up. We have our Unite, we're level 14. All things considered, we're doing really well this game. And now we're just gonna walk in. I see that the Wiggly is distracting the enemy on the bottom side, so we're just gonna start this Zapdos immediately. Save your Unite here. When Zapdos get low, just pop your Unite, and we end up pushing the Blissey away so he was not able to use the Egg Bomb, and the Cinderace missed the Unite, so he doesn't even get to secure. Unfortunately, he just ran us down with his Unite move speed, not much we can do. But we did our job, we pushed the enemy away from the Zapdos, and we got the Zapdos. So, all in all, this was a very, very good game. So yeah, when you're playing Espeon, just think of yourself as a an artillery mage where just, throw stuff from far away. You do require a team to be in front of you to do damage. Like I said, you're not going to be able to do enough damage to wipe the enemy team, but you will be doing a lot of control in the team fight where you can just, constantly check out abilities, pretty much make it really difficult for the enemy team to play the game. And Espeon does that really, really well. Enemy end up surrendering here, so we save about 1 minute and 7 seconds, which is pretty nice. And now we just go to the end screen and check out how many points we were up. I ended up winning by over 300 points, so pretty good. We only scored 23, but that's okay, we didn't score up the Zapdos. We did great damage actually, we outdamaged the Greninja and the Charizard had carry. But moving on to game 2, hopefully we have a much better game. Let's get going. Alright, this is game 2, and I do believe this game we have a much easier bottom matchup, so if you get a super easy matchup, you can get ahead and get level 4. Like I said, the ultimate goal in lane is to get level 4, because once you get level 4, that's when you get to start playing the game. Other than that, you just have to suffer for a bit, and do whatever you gotta do to get level 4, but like I said, if the matchup is much easier, then, obviously, you can steal stuff and secure stuff, and you don't have to worry too much about dying. Here is just a Blissey contesting 1v2, and I think his partner is trying to steal our stuff. But yeah, if you look to the bottom left, your Audino is already gone, so you know the partner is already stealing the stuff, so you just gotta go to their side and try to secure whatever you can here. We end up securing, get the damage on the Blissey, and end up doing a lot of damage to it. Unfortunately, we were not able to kill him, but that's okay. We got our 11 score here, and evolve, get level 4, unlock Side Shock. The enemy's chasing us, and look at the return damage. Boom! Immediately they regret the decision. Now it's just easy cleanup. Once you get level 4, you want to stay on the enemy side, try to steal their stuff, because, like I said, the Side Shock just does way too much damage to not use it on the enemy side. Watch it. Boom. And it goes through enemies too, so they can't even block the damage. Once it hits one person, it just goes to the next one, hit them as well, and get a stun. Fortunately for us, the enemy jungler did not gank our lane, so we just get free Bs here. We're level 5 now, like I said, easy matchup, right? Just a Blissey and Charmander. So we can do whatever we want here. The top Audino spawns about 20 seconds after the beast, so just play here for the top side. And once you get it low enough, by like 20-30%, you can just pop the Side Shock and just immediately get the Audino. Not many Pokemon in the game can steal from you. And right here, you can just go on the enemy side and try to take it as well. Right there. Oh my god, I stunned the Charmander for half his HP. I didn't even realize. But okay. Here we try to get the 23 points in, but unfortunately, it was a little bit too much with the enemy defending. I don't know what this Blissey is doing. He should get level 4 first before he fights us. But hey, gets another free kill. Why not? Sometimes if the enemy is, mad or they're playing really aggressive for no reason, then just punish them. Now we're level 6. Our next goal is to obviously get level 8 to unlock our Unite, and that will definitely help us in the Dreadnought fight that's coming up. So right now, you can play much more aggressive if you have the X speed as well, because then you can run away if you encounter any danger. Here, the Venusaur, unfortunately he has the Petal Dance on, so we just end up missing both our abilities, which is whatever. Use the X speed here and watch the damage. Boom. It's crazy, man. The range is so far, and it stuns the enemy too, so there's no counterplay. Here, I decided to just help my teammate get this Charmander or Charmeleon kill and then try to score 30. Very good situation for us because we got 30-30, so that equals 60, and we left it at 2 points for whoever wants to score for a big overcap. Now we get level 8, and we're pretty much as strong as possible for Dreadnought. Like I said, easy lane, you want to abuse your laners and pretty much get a really strong lead to help your team do the Dreadnought. And our top laner doesn't even have to rotate down. Here we just secure with the Side Shock. And the enemy team has a level 9 Venusaur, trying to run us down. And I do believe I end up using my Unite here, yeah. I thought our Venusaur was gonna die, so I used my Unite. I'm pretty sure I ended up wasting it, but hey man, it's the thought that counts. Honestly, rather be safe than sorry, because I do not want our Venusaur to die in that situation, because then the enemy actually gets something out of it. So, use my Unite there, it is what it is. Here, I see the Blissey, watch one combo. Boom. Half his HP, pretty much, immediately. My teammate tried to help me kill the Blissey, but she's already dead. End up losing the Rotom. Unfortunate though. Here, I think I have the XP, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna chase the Talonflame. There's no way I'm gonna let this Talonflame escape after he uses his ability to go into a jungle. Watch the damage. Boom. Practically 70 to 80% of his HP. So yeah, when you get a lead like this, it's just crazy what you can do with the Espeon. And here we see the Delphox, you want to go on him, but I think our Machamp's just going crazy here. He's just going to pop the Unite. He's not letting the enemy play the game. So right now, like I said, you have two options right after the Dread. One, you can go top of the Rotom, which we did, and now we just went down here. Nothing happening right now. This is called a stale gameplay where, you know, all you do is just farm because there's nothing to fight for. And Espeon is one of the better Pokemon at doing this because nobody can punish you. You just walk up and you just chuck a Side Shock at them and just run away. Here I see the Blissey. I wanted to use my Side Shock on him, but I was like, okay, probably more people are going to come up, so let me see who else I can catch. I want to use it on like a squishier attacker, not something bulky like you know, Mamoswine or Blissey. You don't really do too much to them. Charizard united us here, we defended the goal, and we end up using the XP to just grab the berries, which is nice. And I didn't see the Talonflame until I had to force my use my Unite, but it's okay. We got the Talonflame on Unite, we crowd control him, and now we're just kiting back. This is how you want to play Espeon. Just kite back and let your team be in front of you, and keep chucking the abilities. And the enemy team is gonna walk into you, perfect. You just get free kills left and right, as long as you don't put yourself in danger. And if you do put yourself in danger, make sure you use your XP to get away, and you Unite immediately. Don't save your Unite. The moment someone's hitting you, just pop your Unite and just run away, so you can constantly stay safe and keep throwing out your abilities to play like an artillery, a control mage if you have it. That's how you want to play Espeon. Just sit back and just control the team fight. You know, don't let the enemy play the game the way they want. Like right here, we just gotta chuck abilities. I'm just chucking out abilities and kiting backwards, right? Not putting myself in a situation where I'm taking a lot of damage and possibly dying. So now we got 2 kills, and this Rotom is practically free. The enemy can't really walk up, and we have good secure as well, right there. Got it. And now, since there are no objectives on the map, this is you're just going back to neutral state, stale gameplay, right? There's nothing happening. Here I try to push the Rotom in. Machamp once again is going crazy. He's just uniting the Blissey for fun, but whatever. It's 350. I guess he gets a free Unite. The enemy Delphox ended up using his Unite as well, so I'm like, okay, probably no chance to get anything here. The Talonflame uses Brave Bird to try to steal the crab, but it's whatever. Here, if the enemy's chasing you, look perfect, right? They're just chasing you into a lot of damage. I think we end up killing the Delphox here, and our Venusaur got 2 kills. But yeah, they invest a lot of resources to kill us there. Delphox even united, trying to grab the kill, but 1 for 3, we take those. I don't think my teammate can score here, but yeah, so it's the 3-minute mark now. We have our Unite. Espeon Unite does charge decently quick, but once it hits the 3-minute mark, I don't think you would want to use it. If it's like 3:30, 3:40, then it's perfect time to use it because you can charge it right back for the Zapdos. But since it's 3-minute, I am not going to use my Unite here. I'm just going to save it for the Zapdos. And I don't really think I need to use it as long as I don't put myself in like risky situation. So I'm just going to sit back right now and just, you know, help my team, do some poke damage here and there. And look at this. If the enemy's running into you, oh my god, disgusting damage, man. And it crowd controls too, so there's no counterplay. Once you hit the Side Shock, it's just free. Now we just get the last Dreadnought, put ourselves in a position where we can get as strong as possible for the Zapdos that's gonna spawn in another 30 seconds. Here I thought I made a catch, but you know, Charizard just dodged up. I see my teammate behind me here, so I'm just gonna pop the XP. So the purpose of chasing this Charizard is 1, either we get the kill, or 2, he unites us at 220, which will force him to waste his Unite and we could get away. I think I hit the... yeah, I hit the Delphox, probably, I don't know. But either way, this Talonflame is playing too aggressive and we just chuck our ability, yoink, got the kill. And Venusaur once again, yoink, get another kill. I think the Cramorant get it, but okay, it's fine. We got 2 kills, I think the third one just spawned, so I'm just gonna do the Zapdos here. It's good because you can start Zapdos on Espeon as long as you have your Unite up here. I thought I was gonna die here, so I United with Shield, but once again, yeah, better be safe than sorry. I don't know, man. That Charizard might be just walks up and trying to Unite me or something. Here, I'm still pretty healthy. I know I can dodge the Zapdos abilities, so I could just stick around and just help my team secure the Zapdos. And we end up getting it right there, yep. Got it with the secure, with the side beam. So yeah, that's how you want to play Espeon and team fights. Just walk towards their side and start the Zapdos if the enemy is not ready. And once they come in, just use your Unite and just push them all back. Your team should be able to just secure the Zapdos and win the game. Espeon is so good at controlling the game as long as you don't put yourself in a risky situation. And the X-Speed helps a lot too for positioning. Now it's just a waiting game. You just sit back, relax, and just win the game. So, this is one of those games where you can get ahead, good things will happen. But if you're behind, Espeon is also not too bad considering that even from behind, as long as you get level 8, you have both your abilities up, right? You can throw out abilities, help your teammates. The biggest thing is require a team that at least walk in front of you. If a team is like playing behind you, there's not much you can do. Because even if you drop your abilities on enemy, there's no follow-up, then you know, nothing you can do. The Talentime try to score 50 points here with the goal getter, but I say no. Use my Unite, just pop him for fun, and the game should end relatively soon. I think Espeon is really strong right now with the buff. Does a lot of damage, and definitely worth picking up for ranked games. As an attacker, he does the job very well. Does a lot of damage, has a good laning phase, has crowd control, good Unite, just everything you need in an attacker. I guess the only thing is that you do lack a little bit of mobility if you don't have the X speed. But with the addition of the X speed, you can run away from a lot of situations that is dangerous. So yeah, let's check out the scoreboard. The map state was crazy. We had like 3 goals up and the enemy had 0. So very successful second game here, just because, like I said, easy matchup bottom. This is kind of the result. And wow, even a bigger gap than last game. And we scored a lot more. Here, we did a good amount of damage, and our team did a lot of damage too, so we had a good team. There you go. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Goodbye for now.